Hello everybody, Matthew Armstrong here on day 50 of our 100-day financial freedom challenge. We're halfway through it. Pretty amazing, huh? It's just kind of gone like that. And at the same time, it's been a little bit epic at times, sometimes breaking through some thresholds and things like that. Another 50 days to go. I have no idea what each video is going to consist of, and that's what I love. I love stepping into the unknown with trust and with faith that the path is going to just appear. Every step I take, the path is going to appear. And it's important to have that sort of trust and that faith in yourself and in this reality that we live in, and what governs this reality and what has created this reality. It's important to have trust and faith in that. Otherwise, you're going to be, you won't be able to move. Otherwise, you're going to be afraid of everything. You know, you're going to be able to step with certainty into the unknown. And when you step with certainty into the unknown, you start to become more certain, because with each step you take, it's strong, and it's stronger and stronger. So I know that, I think the last 50 videos, you know, if I humbly say so myself, I think it's pretty amazing. I watch some of them, I think, wow, I get a lot from that, you know, because I'm not so much the guru standing up here teaching something. Everything that I'm saying is stuff that I'm working on myself. So that's something I want to get across. And by no means am I standing on any sort of pedestal or anything. I'm just saying things that are coming to me from different places that I need to work on myself, and that I am working on myself. So this is something that we're in it together, right? So what's the most important thing to talk about right now? And that's a great question to ask. Whenever your mind goes blank, you don't know what to say. You say, what's the most important thing to talk about right now? And then wait, take a deep breath in. Wait for it to come. And you know, reading. That just came to you. Reading. Jacques Cousteau. You know, Jacques Cousteau said something along the lines of, when a man, for whatever reason, has the opportunity to live an extraordinary life, that man has no right to keep it to himself. And for whatever reason, I've had the privilege to live a fairly extraordinary life, and so I'm not keeping it to myself. I'm making these videos. I've put over 500 videos on YouTube and continue to do many other things, writings, and I'm an author and things like that, and I just continue to put it out there. You know, what I'm learning along the way, how I've done what I've done, you know, I love the mindset, you know, because I understand that is what creates everything on the outside, is what happens on the inside. And we can recreate our mindset however we want. So it's all changeable. We can change anything. You know, our mind, our brain has this plasticity. We can just go in there and just mold it any way we want. You know, I love that. I'm enthusiastic about that. I'm excited about that, and I love helping people do the same thing. So no matter where you are in your life right now, you can change it, because the results that you've had up until now, that's just the results you've had in the past. That doesn't have to have anything to do with the future. You can start to remold. You can take that canvas and you can paint over it. Just like that. And one way is reading. Reading is so, and it just seems like, oh, reading? You know? Yes, reading. You know, it's one thing that I saw myself as a child that might have set me apart from others in some way, is by the time I was 12 years old, I'd gone through 2 sets of volumes of books. One of them was Jacques Cousteau. Jacques Cousteau is the you know, if you don't know who Jacques Cousteau is the famous underwater diver. He made all these amazing discoveries back in the 70s through all the advanced equipment they had, and wrote volumes on it. Amazing photographs and everything. So we had in our house, I don't know how many books, I think at least 20 books, big size books full of pictures, writing from Jacques Cousteau, the full works. We also had full works of encyclopedias as well. And pretty much every day I'd pull one of those books off the shelf and I'd look through it, and all those books, 40 odd books, I might not have read every single word, but I definitely looked at every single page on all of those books. I read something on that page and looked at the pictures and related it some way. And even though consciously I might not have read every word, photographically I would have taken that into my unconscious mind, and it would have given me some sort of unconscious wisdom that maybe I wasn't conscious of, if you know what I mean. So if you've got kids, that's the sort of stuff you want to have around. Some of the rubbish I read in school was just junk. It was complete junk compared to what was in those Jacques Cousteau books and those encyclopedias that were very inspiring and gave me a thirst for the world and to discover and to travel and to go to different cultures and to experience different things. When I look back, I think, well, what kind of set me apart? What made me that different to what most people do? Not that I'm anything special, but I was set apart in some way. And reading those books, I believe, made a huge impact on me. So if you've got kids, give them inspiring books to read. Give them things to read and make reading fun for them and get them on track with that. And if for yourself, just start reading every day. Read something inspiring, read something that's going to impact you in some sort of educational way or give you some information that you need or some discovery or awareness or whatever it is. Read. That's what I do. I read. Right? I read a lot. I love reading. And even if you don't like reading, we live in a day and age where you can listen to audiobooks. You can just put them on your iPod. Some people say, I don't have time to read. I'm working. I said, well, okay, how far have you got to go to work? Well, I commute 2 hours a day to work. Okay, get an iPod, download loads of audiobooks, put them on your iPod, listen to them while you're going to and from work. Have a book in the toilet with you if you're a guy. Read the book while you're on the toilet or wherever. Don't give you visuals, unless you want visuals. Anyway, so yeah, read. And if you don't like reading or if you don't think you have time to read, then listen to audiobooks. And that is how you're going to transform your life more than probably anything, because reading sets you up for many other things in life. Reading, then you start wanting maybe to write and discover and learn more, go to workshops and seminars and things like that. That's why one of the reasons I went to all the various seminars and workshops in the world and traveled to Japan to train for the Grand Master in martial arts was because I read books from him. Why would I want to go to travel all the way to Japan, sacrifice all the stuff I actually kind of sacrificed back then, but for something greater, to go to Japan? Why would I go and train with that guy? Because I read his books. I read books from other people that were written about him. That's why I made that massive decision to go and live in Japan and train with the Grand Masters over there, because of that, because of books. Why did I go and do all the different various courses on personal development and everything? I read the books first. They inspired me to go and meet these people who wrote the books, learn from them and become their students and whatever else. Read. Crucially important. That's it for now. Make sure you click on the link below. Watch an amazing video. If you haven't already done so, join our team. Get on your path to financial freedom. And if you haven't already watched video 1, make sure you click on this link here. Watch video 1. Watch all the videos sequentially. And I look forward to the next half of this financial freedom series and journey. Thank you so much for being with me this far. I know some people have actually watched every single video, and my hat is completely off to you for doing that. Says a lot about you. And if you haven't, make sure you watch them. And look forward to the next 50 days. And already I've got quite a few testimonials in. People have said that these videos have transformed their lives so far. So thank you very much to all of you.